Welcome back to Golfit Athletics, everybody. My name is Ryan. Today we talk about golf injuries. Ever since I became a personal trainer, I'm learning more and more about how the body works in the golf swing, and basically how it relates to you guys and myself. So in the year of 2016, golf was rated number 20 on the list of sports injuries. We had 33,101 injuries in the game of golf. And 77% of those injuries came from somebody who was 25 years and older. So the number one, I've got the top 10 list of injuries, and I'm gonna name them off to you. So number one, back pain. Back pain is huge in golf. Back pain typically comes from bad swing mechanic. Number two is tendonitis. I've actually had that before in my left wrist. And I figured out years and years later that 90% of the reason I had tendonitis was because my path was incorrect. I was swinging outside to in and flipping my wrist, which caused tendonitis. So that was a fun learning experience. Number three is knee pain. Number four is rotator cuffs. Number five, wrist injuries. Number six, hand and fingers. Number seven, neck injuries. Number eight, foot and ankle. Number nine, hip injuries. And number 10, sunburns. So these are the top 10 injuries that we are typically finding happen in golf. 70% of those injuries out of the 10, typically the injury that you're gonna find in golf is back pain. Funny, because I was just talking to my one of the CrossFit coaches that I know the other day, and he's a strength and conditioning expert, also a powerlifting expert, and we talked about how the back is loaded in golf, and especially when people lose their posture and they thrust their hips forward towards the golf ball and it rounds out the back rather than keeping the back in a neutral position, you're gonna find that there's hundreds of pounds of torque that are being placed on the spine when you do not use your back properly. Hundreds of pounds of torque. Okay, so that's why people end up with herniated discs and lumbar issues and all kinds of bad stuff from golf injuries. So number one thing that you can do to make sure that you stay away from being injured in golf is make sure that you have the proper swing mechanics. Your body needs to move a specific way in the golf swing in order to prevent injury and increase performance. If you do not know how the body is supposed to be moving in the golf swing, you need a coach, period, 100%. If you don't know, you need a coach. Piece of advice. Otherwise, you do risk being injured in golf. Typically, you're gonna find that the average golfer doesn't even warm up. They typically will schedule a tee time, go to the pro shop, check in, and go straight to the first tee. A small percentage of them will spend time warming up on the range, and an even smaller percent will spend time stretching. You need to stretch and warm up before you get on the golf course. Stay away from injuries, know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, get a coach to help you. My name is Ryan. Thank you so much for watching Golfit Athletics. Aim small, swing smooth. Peace.